Hi guys, and welcome to the channel. I'm Marv. This is Readings by Marvelous Madame TAURUS. This is going to be your weekly energy reading, carrying you through the energy of October 8th through October 15th for the beautiful sign of Virgo. Virgo, everything you need is below, in the description box for you and your collective. What was that? And in the pinned comments, okay. We're going to go ahead and take a look at the energy. Remember, the dates are for me and the energy is for you. All right. We're starting this with Venus moving into your sign this particular week. We also, 2 days later on the 10th, Pluto went direct. Also, the next day, Mars enters Scorpio. And we end this week, this thing out with a new moon and solar eclipse in Libra. Everything that you need with regards to these transits are found or is found on the website. This is for Virgo, www.marvelousmadame.com. Click the 3 lines, go to your October podcast. Everything is there about the transits that I'm going to be talking about. Let's get into it. So it looks like you're starting out this week with 2 wands in an energy of great strength and dignity. Virgo is what it's looking like. We got too many. Strength and dignity that is coming out. An energy of you being willed to do something. Giving you the strength to do it. Also being sort of at a crossroads. And reminding you that no matter what, you can achieve what you set your mind to. Okay. But you're doing this by yourself. You're going it alone. That's your strength and dignity. This is the minor arcana for the magician. This is going to be inward, something that you have to will yourself into doing. Heart place shows that right now, this is a 4 of cups. And instead of turning your back, you're paying attention. This was the same card that Aries got. If some of you are connecting with an Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, I specifically remember this card in their reading because the imagery is a little bit different. Instead of turning your back on the opportunities and the cup of love that you are getting from Spirit, you're paying attention. But that book is also kind of symbolic for learning a lesson in love as well, or learning a lesson about these cups that remain, okay? You're not yet ready to move forward, or you're trying to move out of something. A big boost for you is this Justice card. Something within this not only needs to be justified, it needs to be right by you or done right by you. You need to see that there's been or there's going to be some sort of energy going in your favor almost. You need to feel that this wasn't all in vain. Justice is in your sign right now. So whatever this is, it's going to assist you with getting over the hump. What led to that 2 of Wands is 6 of Cups. So this seems to be trying to get to a simpler time. The 6 of Cups is also related to the 4 of Cups. It feels very much so like you are in an energy right now where you're trying to regain something. You're trying to go back to when it was simpler between you and another person, or, you know, perhaps this is just kindness. Perhaps this is soulmate energy. Perhaps this is childhood love. Either way, you're trying to get back, which is leading you there. So this past energy leads you into present energy, which is 2 wands, and you're trying very desperately to dig down deep. Venus is in your sign now, and Venus moving into Virgo. We all are discerning and critiquing things a little bit more, Virgo, because that's a natural energy for you. And unfortunately, it is in its detriment there. So Venus isn't happy there. But unfortunately, in order to get to the good times, sometimes you have to go through the things that are a little bit unhappy. And each sign gets their turn. Top of the deck does show Hermit. So right now, that's kind of mimicking where everyone is. In Hermit mode, basically trying to get through the next 4 weeks. You know, October 8th to November the 8th, this is going to be in your sign. A longer transit. All right. a longer transit for you, and you are in hermit mode. You are feeling really at home in your energy right now. You are looking for something else. This is a welcome energy for you. You're looking for or searching for something more. You have isolated yourself. You're very much aware that love remains. You're very much aware that there's an action that must be taken, but also you're kind of doing it at your own pace. What is this? So we do have two major arcana, which is Justice and the Hermit. Let's find out what this is. We do have Ace of Pentacles. So there was a commitment. There was a commitment. There was abundance coming, some shape, way, form, or fashion. But because this is kind of gearing up and reading like a relationship of sorts, it could be person, place, or thing, but it's kind of looking like relationship here. It's feeling like something fell apart with your Ace of Pentacles. Your brand new beginning, your brand new commitment was marred in miscommunication and things that just went wrong. And this shows that with that Page of Swords, there was like always a problem. There was a constant miscommunication. There was always an issue. No matter how you felt confident about moving forward, it was always bad communication, constant obstacles with even getting too close to your Ace of Pentacles. All right. And yes, and that has led you, this is all clarifying energy, into the Two of Swords, blocking your emotions and an energy of constantly reassessing whether this is even worth it. Whether this is even worth it. Is this worth it? I can let you know that someone still has the affinity for you and really wants to come and offer you something, which is clarifying. Top of the deck for main energy is showing Ace of Wands. So if you can get over this hump and reevaluate, you will see a brand new passionate beginning. The question is are you ready? So when we pull back what remains, because you're not done searching for what you need right now. And there's an action that needs to be taken. When we're looking at Justice and we're looking at Hermit, right now, these are the small victories that matter. These are the small things that matter right now when we look at what remains. What went up will come down. This Justice is letting me know that whatever you suffered from, you're going to get it. But right now, with that Hermit energy, you're not in an energy that is going to be receptive to even getting anything, because there's still a big part of you that needs to take a rest. You need to stop. And while you're taking a rest, let me remind you that you're in deep thought. You're reassessing what needs to happen. And I'm really feeling like ultimately this is what is desired. But you are in that's what remains. Like that's what's clarifying, what you're doing in that Hermit energy. You just need to disconnect and cut yourself off and kind of isolate. And this is very welcome for you. This is very much so Venus moving into Virgo right here. Okay. And while Venus is in Virgo, although it is in a place where it's not as comfortable, it causes you to have to reassess and think. And this is no different, Virgo. So this could be some of the things that you will be experiencing. Of course, this solar eclipse in Libra is going to be in your second house. So this eclipse energy could be bringing forth justice on one area. But again, it goes right back to this. Second house, your esteem, your worth, how you're handling things, and the money that you're making, like your paycheck. That's the second house. Second house matters. So it'll be really interesting to see how this is playing out for you. Again, I know that the eclipse is emphasizing your second house if you are a Virgo sun and rising, but Venus is in your sign right now, which is illuminating your first house. So you have a lot on your plate. You are the star of the show. And when Venus was in Leo, I believe that was in your 12th house, if I'm not mistaken. Don't quote me on that one. I don't have it in front of me. I know. Yeah, it has to be. It had to be your 12th house. So now that Venus is in Virgo, it's in Libra's 12th house. So as a Libra rising, I'm around here craving all sorts of sweet stuff. Like this is 12th house stuff in its finest. So I have to go through that as a Libra rising for 4 weeks. You poor things had to go through it for 4 months. And so it's been rough. So right now you're like, look, I survived that. Now I'm at home. Venus is in my sign. If you have this natally, or if if you have it natally, you have a Venus in Virgo. This is still your energy on your sign because it's for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So I'm reading for the Venus signs too. You probably are just feeling like, phew, I got this. I'm out the park. I will say, I know a Leo sun who has a Venus and Virgo natally, and she's catching it. She's catching it right now. So it's like she is a Leo too. So it's like no matter what, when she leaves one, she had it in her sign for 4 months. Even with the retrograde, the whole entire transit, and then boom, as soon as it shifts signs, now it's going to be highlighting her in that house, and she has it natally, and she's getting it. Oh my goodness! So it's like it went from 12th to 1st, and here we go. But let me know how it's rocking with you. This is what remains. Like, share, subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe, Virgo. Everything you need is below in the description box for you and your collective, and I will see you next week when we do it again. And to everyone else, I will see you in the eclipse video. Bye, guys.